I just finished Giovanni's Room and it was one of the most phenomenal books I have ever read. I'm Quinn Moon, I write queer fairy tales, and this was on my Sad Gay Summer reading list and it was amazing. This book absolutely delivered. I better be the last one to the James Baldwin Giovanni's Room party because this book is queer lit canon for a reason. This is the new cover edition. It was amazing. I annotated this book so much. I didn't want to stop to annotate. As someone that only annotates, I go out of my way to get books from the library so I don't annotate them. To not want to stop, to slow down, to annotate it says so much about this book. It says so much about the story, about the characters, about the sadness, about Giovanni. Tell me what you thought about Giovanni. Please, like, tell me you didn't fall in love with Giovanni. When Giovanni came on the scene, I felt like I was reading the sun. It was so radiant. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I fell in love with Giovanni the way I know for a fact that David did that day at the bar. And when David was hurting Giovanni, and when David was using Giovanni, when Giovanni knew that he was being used, this book had me I was constantly sobbing in this book. It was just something would happen and I knew that it wasn't ending well. I knew that it didn't end well and it killed me and I loved it. This is a Sad Gay Summer read for a reason. It was so emotional. It was so draining. It was so sad. When Giovanni accepted that he was nothing. When he accepted that David could give him nothing. That's the type of universal tragedy that everyone has felt. Everyone has had that in a relationship. Everyone has had that one relationship where you're the leftovers. And that is Giovanni. And he accepted it because he had to. He accepted it because he wanted David. And he knew that David wanted him. But the crooked world that he lived in couldn't let David want Giovanni. And this entire book is knowing that if David had been given the chance to accept who he was and realize that it wasn't emasculating, he and Giovanni might have had a happily ever after. Or at least a happily ever after for now. Giovanni didn't have to end the way that he did. Hella didn't have to be hurt the way that she did. And this book is a reflection of the crooked times that still kind of persist. And although there is more tolerance, there isn't love and acceptance the way that there should be. And this book is a reflection of a crooked world that was even worse than it is now. And it's beautiful. I highly recommend it. If you've read this book, talk to me about this book. I want to talk about this book.